Oh, I didn't see you there. I was just halfway through this book. Okay, I'll be honest. I didn't read the book. I bought this book with the intention of reading it. But honestly, I just find it very hard to read. Okay, hold on, pause. I can read. I could read. I swear I can read. Maybe I just don't have the attention span to read. But I did listen to it twice. So that's got to count for something. And if you're like me and you don't have the attention span to read, I got you covered, because today I'm going to go through 3 of what I think are the biggest takeaways of the book, and hopefully they could help you in your life and in your financial journey. Welcome back to Dynamics of the Dollar, your go-to channel for mastering your money and building a brighter financial future. Today, we're doing something a little different, an insightful book review. We're going to dive into Stephen Covey's classic, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, and explore how its principles can really transform your personal finances. So naturally, since there are 7 habits in here, I decided to pick it apart and say, no, screw it. I'm going with 3. So stick around, because today we're going to discuss how you can apply these timeless habits and achieve financial success. So let's go ahead and get started. So takeaway number 1 is be proactive in your financial life. So let's kick things off with the first habit, be proactive. Covey emphasizes taking responsibility for your actions and focusing on what you can control. This principle is incredibly relevant to managing your finances. This was the hardest mirror to look at for myself. I found myself blaming others, family, friends, my upbringing, my country. In reality, my finances, for the most part, are in my control. Imagine this scenario, if you will. You get your paycheck, and instead of spending impulsively, you take charge by creating a budget. By being proactive, you're not just reacting to financial stress, planning ahead, anticipating any type of expense, and making informed decisions. Being proactive, as opposed to reactive with your finances, means setting goals, creating financial plans, and sticking to them. And in my experience, that's probably where most people fail. It's one thing to make a plan, it's another to stick to it. It's about taking control of your financial destiny rather than letting external circumstances dictate your financial health. This proactive approach can help you save more, invest wisely, and avoid unnecessary debt. For example, let's say you want to save for a down payment on a house. Instead of just wishing for it, you set a clear goal. Outline the steps needed to achieve it and consistently work towards it. Do I need a real estate agent? How much money do I need to save? Can I take out a loan? Am I even eligible for a loan? Ask yourself these questions and then take steps into answering them. By being proactive, you're actively creating a pathway to financial success and independence. My personal experience in buying our first home was actually a huge paradigm shift for me, which is actually something that Covey discusses often in his book. A paradigm shift is an important change in the way you think, normally caused by an event, like my example of buying a house. My thoughts, because I wasn't educated on the subject, was to just keep saving money until I had enough for a down payment. I did not have a single clue what the down payment needed to be. I had no idea what my options were. I just knew save, and that's it. My reality is our landlord wanted his house back, so we had 3 months to figure it out. Luckily, we did. Unfortunately, we were reactive as opposed to proactive, but we were fortunate enough to turn it around. So remember, be proactive, learn from this mistake, prepare yourself before even trying to buy a home, ask the questions, do the research, ask people that have done it in the past that you know. Takeaway number 2, central values: experiential, creative, and attitudinal. These values can profoundly influence how you manage and perceive your finances. The first is experiential. This value is about the experience you gain throughout your life. In terms of personal finance, it means learning from your financial experiences, both good and bad. Every financial decision you make, whether it's a great investment or a regrettable expense, teaches you something valuable. Use these experiences to refine your financial strategies and make better decisions moving forward. My experience was mostly negative, and I'm glad I learned those lessons. But that's the thing. A lesson can come your way, but it's whether you learn from it. That's what makes a huge difference. 2 is creative. Creativity in finances involves finding innovative solutions to financial challenges. It's about thinking outside the box to maximize your resources. For example, if you're struggling to save money, get creative with your budgeting. Maybe you can start a side hustle, sell items you no longer need, or find more cost-effective ways to meet your needs. Creativity opens up new avenues for financial growth and stability. Just like my example earlier of buying a house, we had 3 months to figure out something we never understood. That pressure really lit a huge flame under our creativity. I don't know how we did it, but we figured it out and we made it happen. And again, we got really fortunate with the timing. Number 3 is attitudinal. This is all about your mindset. Maintaining a positive and resilient attitude towards your finances can make a significant difference. Even when faced with financial setbacks, having a positive attitude helps you stay focused on your goals and to keep pushing forward. Remember, your attitude can influence your financial decisions and outcomes more than you might think. The last thing you want to do is make emotional decisions and how you spend your money. This will lead to a trap. I always found myself making very emotional decisions on my money. If I ever had any extra spending money, I had to buy the newest tech or nice clothes to impress friends. And that was based off of emotion. Now I sit back, wait, automate my finances, automate your finances, trust me. And I take the emotion out of it almost entirely. Combining these 3 values can lead to more balanced and successful financial life. Learn from your experiences, be creative with your solutions, and maintain a positive attitude. You can navigate financial challenges more effectively if you follow these values. And the third takeaway is to put first things first, prioritizing financial goals. Finally, let's talk about the third habit, and my personal favorite, put first things first. Covey teaches us to prioritize our most important tasks to achieve our goals. In personal finance, this can translate to eliminate your debt, save for a house, or buy that new Lambo. Really focusing on what truly matters will influence your money. The way I interpreted this particular habit is don't let money influence your life. Instead, focus on what really matters to you and find ways to financially support those goals. Think of it this way. If you have multiple financial goals, such as paying off debt, saving for retirement, or building an emergency fund, you need to prioritize them based on urgency and importance. By putting first things first, you ensure that your most crucial financial needs are met before splitting resources to less urgent goals. Maybe that Taylor Swift concert can wait until after you've laid out a plan. For example, paying off high interest debt should be your top priority because it's costing you the most money. Once that's under control, build an emergency fund to protect yourself against unexpected expenses. After your safety net is nice and cushy, you can then prioritize saving for retirement or other long-term goals. Prioritizing these goals also means being disciplined with your spending. It's very easy to get distracted by short-term desires like getting that extra guac in your burrito bowl. But putting first things first helps you stay focused on what truly matters. Put your most important goals right here, right in the front. With these goals front of mind, it will ensure you make decisions around that. My goal is to go out to nice dinners with my wife, concerts and events with friends, travel to different countries and try new foods, and experience different cultures, and not have to pinch a penny. With this goal front of mind, I make financial moves around that. Now, let's recap my 3 major takeaways from the 7 habits of highly effective people and how they relate to personal finance. First, be proactive with your finances by taking control and planning ahead. Second, embrace the central values of experiential, creative, and attitudinal to navigate your financial journey. And third, put first things first, prioritizing what truly matters and use your finances to build your dream life. Remember, everyone's dream life is different. Yours is going to be different from the person next to you to the person behind you. Doesn't matter. Everyone's is different. Just use the money to fund what you want. If you're not stressed about your life financially, then keep doing what you're doing. But if you are stressed, then maybe it's time for a change. Now, if you don't like to read books, don't worry. I got you. I lied. I don't got you because I don't like to read books either, but I listen to them. If you don't like to listen to books, go ahead and subscribe. I'll be doing some more book reviews if you guys leave a like. So if you leave a like on this video, I'll know to do a little bit more of this stuff as well. Go ahead and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. If you have read the book, let me know what you think in the comments below, or share another book that you think I should check out and maybe I could do a review on that as well. Go ahead and click right here if you want to know exactly what to do on payday. So when the paycheck hits, this is the routine you gotta follow. Click right here. Let's continue to support each other on this path to financial freedom, and I'll see you in that next video.